stretching upon waking. It's that glorious, slightly dramatic full body yawn of the limbs that most of us do before we're even fully conscious. One moment you're nestled in bed, the next you're twisting like a lazy cat, arms above your head, legs reaching out in the opposite direction, sometimes with a satisfying little grunt or a sigh that sounds way too mature for someone who just woke up 5 seconds ago. It's instinctive, universal, and feels fantastic, but it turns out this morning's stretch isn't just about indulgence or habit. It might be one of your body's smartest daily rituals, sneakily preparing you for movement, resetting your posture, and quietly whispering, "Let's not pull a muscle today." This phenomenon is technically called pandiculation, a fancy word for what your body does when you yawn and stretch at the same time. It happens in animals, babies, adults, basically anything with a spine and the occasional urge to move. And unlike your overpriced gym membership or that 30-day mobility challenge you never finished, this is one routine you've been doing since birth, effortlessly and without ever needing to schedule it in your calendar. So, what makes this early morning wriggle so special? First, it activates muscle proprioceptors, those little nerve endings tucked into your muscles and joints that tell your brain where your body is in space. Overnight, your muscles can become stiff and your posture all kinds of weird, especially if your pillow betrayed you again. Stretching essentially gives your nervous system a full-body status update. It reawakens your sense of alignment, helps your brain map out where your limbs are hiding, and brings your awareness back online. It's like clicking refresh on your body's internal GPS. Second, morning stretching gets your blood flowing. After hours of reduced circulation and limited movement during sleep, your body's systems need a gentle kickstart. The rhythmic contracting and lengthening of muscles during a good stretch stimulates circulation, sending oxygen-rich blood to sleepy tissues and helping flush out some of the metabolic leftovers from the night before. Your heart rate rises slightly, your joints start to loosen, and your body begins warming up, just enough to avoid feeling like a rusted-out robot when you swing your legs out of bed. And then there's the posture reset. Let's be honest, sleeping doesn't always leave you in a picture-perfect anatomical position. You might have spent the night curled up like a shrimp, twisted sideways with one leg flung over your partner, or face planted into a pillow like a skydiver who forgot a parachute. Morning stretching helps undo all that weirdness. It elongates compressed tissues, rebalances tension across major muscle groups, and gently encourages spinal alignment before you subject yourself to gravity, emails, and whatever passes for ergonomics at your desk. On a more subtle level, the morning stretch may also have emotional and neurological benefits. It offers a soft transition between rest and alertness, like your body's version of hitting snooze but with a payoff. That brief moment of stillness and movement combined can cue your nervous system that it's safe to wake up, safe to move, and safe to start the day without bracing for disaster. No caffeine required, just you, your limbs, and a full-body sigh. Even animals instinctively do this. Watch a cat or dog the moment they wake up. There's always a luxurious, slow, deliberate stretch that seems to say, "Yes, I'm alive, and I'm fabulous." And while you might not have the same grace as a stretching feline, your morning stretch is doing something similar, reconnecting you with your physical self, priming your muscles, and setting the tone for better movement and awareness throughout the day. So the next time you find yourself stretching first thing in the morning, arms overhead, back arched, legs flexed like you're auditioning for a role in a slow-motion yoga video, don't rush through it or dismiss it as nothing. That instinctive stretch is your body's way of easing back into the world, fine-tuning its mechanics, and gently launching you into motion. It's not just a stretch. It's a reset, a recalibration, and possibly the most underrated part of your day. And unlike everything else on your calendar, it requires zero planning and feels amazing every single time.